This is already setting up to be a Mannarino match because
another great move forward from Lehecka. That's 5 times already he has come to the net. He's won all 5 points.
And it is the right strategy against Mannarino. So you can't let...
He suffered that horrible back injury in Madrid halfway through the 2024 season. Pretty much had 3 months off the court. Didn't return until Cincinnati, so just before the US Open. Yeah, just waited for the right ball to pull the trigger on there, Lehecka. Great point.
All I can say is, wow, that was the kind of rally that Mannarino normally likes. That's what he wants. He keeps you back there as he's peppering it close to the baseline, and eventually you hit yourself.
Did such a good job there, Mannarino. It looked like he completely lost the ball. Almost smacked.
Just moves his racket a few inches.
How good is that? Absolutely exceptional from Adrian Mannarino. Yeah, he loved it.
That was an amazing pass from way back. It was just a flick of the wrist and perfectly placed. And if you're Lehecka, you can't let this one spectacular shot. If he can do that over and over again, congratulations.
As a player who used to get pretty down on himself on a court, used to suffer emotionally quite heavily. Yeah, great pickup.
And if you're playing Adrian Mannarino, he's someone that will make you suffer mentally and emotionally a lot of times. So it's good that he's got that figured out. This was I love the balance he showed. That's the strength I was talking about as he lunged for that. Watch how still his body.
Excellent from Lehecka. Couldn't have played a much better drop shot there, and very sensibly just allowing that final ball to bounce.
Yeah, this was a Mannarino rally, but it was Lehecka that eventually started gaining control with the drop shot. You don't think of Lehecka as a touch player, but he hit a beauty that time.
Well, great point from Mannarino under pressure there to save a second set point.
That was vintage Mannarino throughout that rally.
Youth.
You see his shot.
Yeah, well, there is the move forward from Lehecka. Brilliant again from Lehecka. Still only lost 1 point at the net today.
Youth.
Great return, and this time just deciding to come in off a ball right down the center. And still too good for Mannarino. Actually a very good volleyer, Lehecka. That's better. That's what you got to do. Good hold after having those set points. And so he's really tightened it up.
Right. Yeah.
I guess maybe 35 pounds difference. It can't be Polly, or the arm would break.
$40-30.
Lehecka just at 500.
Perfect start. Well, twice already in the opening week of the US Open, Lehecka found himself a set down. Dropped the opening set in both his first and second rounds. Yeah, good leave. Little apology with the let call, could have gone anywhere. So 3 points in a row from 4-1 down.
A risky approach again from Lehecka. I know I've been telling him to come in, but behind the baseline or right on it, cross court.
Oh, what a way to get it done. Incredible turnaround from Lehecka in that tiebreak. Was 4-1 down before reeling off 6 consecutive points. And he takes the opener in just over an hour.
That was gorgeous stuff from Mannarino. Just sliding his side spin flat two-handed backhand down the line.
That's so good.
That is exactly, it's amazing. You have to hit 3 or 4 really good shots to get the better of Mannarino. You have to outmaneuver him, get him out of position somehow, and that was what Lehecka did here with this forehand angle. You don't hit it with pace, but now he's outside the court. It's one of the problems I have nowadays with taking second serve returns. It is, that's why I feel as though players aren't going to do it. But if you, that's great athleticism and feel from Lehecka. Mannarino might be the only player on the tour that would have struggled more in the 1980s than in the 2020s because,
of course, Davis Cup being played the weekend after the US Open finishes. Oh, he's done so well to turn that point around, Mannarino.
It's fun to watch Mannarino when he comes up with shots like this. It was the second to last shot that he flicked right there.
Oh, this time it's Lehecka's turn to find a beauty of a backhand pass.
Deuce.
You got a second serve to work with here. He shouldn't be as effective with this wide one. This is your chance if you're Lehecka.
And it's a chance which he takes. 7th time's a charm for Jiri. Mishits the forehand, and just like that, we are back on serve. Because at the next gen tournament in Jeddah at the end of the year, the umpires are very low down. God, what a return that was from Lehecka. So right back at Mannarino comes Lehecka. Comes up way short with the drop volley. Mannarino doing a good job just to absorb all the pace that was coming at him on this court last night. Final match of the day didn't even start until about 11:30.
This is a shot for Mannarino that's not easy coming here because the racket is so loose. He can't really flick it with a little bit of spin, so he tried to dump it, and his idea was to dump it right at the feet of Lehecka, so he had to half volley and be uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
I love the idea from Mannarino. Normally when you see an opponent,
tennis-themed hairband. That's not going to get it done for Mannarino, and it's just put himself under pressure here. 30 all.
30 all.
Drop shot approach, but it was way too.
What a point that is. Couldn't have played a better point, Jiri Lehecka.
Lehecka's had a second serve. One of them he converted.
And he converts this one. And for the second time in this second set, Jiri Lehecka leads with the break. And he will.
It doesn't come out of the bag, seemingly.
Oh, yeah. Bit of good fortune there, just clipping the net. But does he even change the racket for the new balls, Mannarino?
I don't think he does.
Yeah, I can't say I've noticed it. Yeah, stay patient, no panic. So the ball just kept on coming back.
40-15.
I was actually impressed with Mannarino's shot. You're going to see off the overhead because
40-30.
Double. But the forehand goes long from Adrian Mannarino, and Jiri Lehecka in complete control out here on Armstrong. 2 sets to love in front.
Lehecka leads by 2 sets to love.
He's made it right on the line. Putting a lot of pressure on that second serve, the lack of serves that he's been making. I was a little surprised that he went to the drop shot there, Lehecka. And Mannarino is up to it in a flash and puts away the backhand, and it's the Frenchman who goes up the early break in set 3. Nod of the head from Mannarino's coach.
I'm down a break. Maybe I'm feeling a little bit tired, so I'm not going to put 100% into the rest of this set, and I'm ready to start fresh in the 4th.
That's excellent from Mannarino, and a chance to almost put this set to bed here.
Maybe you don't feel like risking the comeback that comes up short.
Well, when you get involved in a game of cat and mouse with Adrian Mannarino, more often than not, there is only going to be one winner. And it is the Frenchman who comes through it. Double break confirmed, and he leads 4-love.
Yeah, you become the mouse in that analogy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
yeah, well covered from Lehecka, so he is on the scoreboard. Mannarino will have to try and serve it out.
Mannarino leads 5-1. That's it.
Yeah, Mannarino is going on. He was giving away this set. Now all of a sudden I have to play this game.
Oh,
Game Lehecka.
a double fault from Mannarino, and he's. Oh yeah, made that look ridiculously easy. Oh, that is brilliantly saved. But this time, Mannarino does come through with a spring in his step. He jogs towards his chair. He is right back in this fourth round match. And he takes the third by 6-2.
And sure enough, right away, a long, fairly tough rally.
La 15.
Oh, it's a shame, but we certainly weren't seeing too many points like that.
With a game plan of finishing at the net.
Game Mannarino.
First lesson of chair umpire school.
Yeah.
Yep. Loves the target, Mannarino.
I'd recommend approaching to the backhand more often.
Oh, and he had a good serve there, but Mannarino just made the return look so simple. It was back on Lehecka.
Mannarino.
Into the open court, and now Lehecka's in trouble. If you definitely should try not to run around too much your backhander, get yourself too far out of the court. Don't give him openings that you helped create yourself. Next point, beautiful volley and overhead.
Yeah, it's enormous from Lehecka. But Mannarino kind of thought about coming forward and then decided to retreat back to the baseline. Got himself in. well saved from Mannarino. Oh my goodness, well how on earth did Mannarino reflex that one back? Lehecka did such a good job just to stay sharp and alert here, because he thought the point was done with that one. Had to quickly get over to it and played a perfect lob there. It's just wide. And we are back on serve. Good stuff from Lehecka. Can it be quite difficult to pick the ball up, Jimmy?
I think it can be.
Oh yes, that is a beauty from Lehecka. It's long. And Lehecka, after finding himself 2-love down in this fourth set, has now won 3 games in a row.
And all of a sudden he's feeling it a little. Lehecka's the first serve percentage is going up. He's now 62% in this set after.
That's just enormous. A combination of the two right now. Mannarino definitely fading away, but Lehecka's level has risen drastically. Must have been outside edge of the line. And he coughs up the double faults. And that should do it for Jiri Lehecka in a couple of... Yeah, right on the baseline with the first one there from Lehecka. Mannarino glaring down.
40-13.
And seals it with the ace. And Jiri Lehecka is into the quarterfinals here at the US Open for the very first time in his career. Gets it done against the always tricky Frenchman, Adrian Mannarino, who's had a great tournament himself, has the 37-year-old. But Lehecka in the end, maybe just a little too much firepower. It's a second Grand Slam quarterfinal for him, his first since 2023 in Australia. And next up for him will either be Artur Rinderknecht or Carlos Alcaraz.